Hi guys, do you want to join in?
You excited?
Big snakes!
And lava.
McDonald's Fun Football. Free football coaching for kids of all abilities aged 5 to 11.
Thank you.
Search McDonald's Fun Football to find out more.
Hello and welcome to the Codcast, your official Fleetwood Town podcast hosted by me, Ben Natman. In this series we will be talking to people in and around the football club at Fleetwood Town Football Club. The likes of Charlie Adam, Jamie Pilley, Steve Kerwood, Danny Moore, Captain Brendan Wiradoo, striker Ronan Coughlin and Mark Helm have all joined us so far. So go over to YouTube and Spotify to listen in.
The Bristol Street Motors Trophy.
Elevate your business with CardSaver, your trusted partner for card payment solutions. From cutting-edge devices to custom options to fit your business needs, they've got you covered. Our business cash advance offers quick access to funds with no interest, just a simple fixed fee. From pay-as-you-earn, join businesses that use CardSaver for reliable payment and smart growth.
Go.
Deep breath. See if we can get it in. Good, well done, well done.
And lava. That's it, just coming back in, Chase. That's it, Robbers, let's go. That's it, boys and girls, excellent stuff.
McDonald's Fun Football. Free football coaching for kids of all abilities aged 5 to 11. Search McDonald's Fun Football to find out more.
Good afternoon and welcome to the official stream of Fleetwood Town's under-21s versus Crewe Alexandra under-21s. Just looking at the teams, which I will go through shortly. Fleetwood Town will be in goal, Luke Hewitson. Number 2, Raphael Sereno. Number 3, Leo Thompson. Number 4, Pele Smith. Number 5, Toby Oliver. Number 6, Ronan Mansfield. Number 7, O'Reilly Wilkinson. Number 8, Crispin McLean. Number 9 and captain, Owen Devonport. Number 10 will be a trialist, and number 11 will be Liam Roberts. Substitutes will be number 12, Rhys Wilkes. Number 13, Oliver Belizea. Number 14, Jake Doherty. Number 15, Mikey Lane. Number 16, Harvey Curry. And well, quite a cold afternoon on the Fylde coast, that's for sure. So I think everyone's just making sure they've got the right layers and gloves and hats and whatever they need today. But looking forward to this game. Should be very competitive. These clubs have played each other quite a few times throughout the 21s programme. It's always been quite a competitive affair. So looking forward to the 1 o'clock kickoff. Looks like the Crewe team will be led by none other than Mr. Kenny Lunt, someone I know quite well. Sure you'll have them fired up for this game as we wait on Fleetwood entering the pitch, and the officials actually. Despite being very cold, it is a nice blue sky. Final instructions for Crewe's 11. Slightly delayed is we're just waiting on Fleetwood Town to get onto the pitch. And see in the distance Fleetwood Town's team emerging from the changing rooms, so we should be good to go in a few minutes. Here we go, Fleetwood Town just merging onto the pitch now. A few of the lads just stretching the legs off finally before the game is to commence. And followed by the officials. Fleetwood with a young looking outfit, obviously some experience in there with the likes of the captain Devonport, but quite a few of the under-18s who starred in the resounding victory in the Youth Cup on Friday night versus Tamworth are starting today. So the likes of Pele Smith, Leo Thompson, Liam Roberts, Crispin McLean, and Rafa Serino and Riley Wilkinson. Quite a few of those that I've just mentioned were on the score sheet as well. So let's hope that they put in a similar performance today. A little bit more difficult, I might think, though, against Crewe than Tamworth, but let's hope all lads perform to the same level. Referee's just beckoning the captains to decide which end and which way they'll play.
What I do? Have you only got one mic? Have you? Sorry, are you live here? Yeah. I was going to. Can you hear him if he talks? If he stands next to him, Scott. There you go. Yeah. Got a buddy. Someone to bounce on.
Just been joined by our current under-18 centre-half, Adam Slater, who's going to just have a little look at this game and commentate with myself or answer some questions. So welcome along, Adam. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks, Scott. How are you?
Really good, thanks. A bit cold, but...
Yeah, it's a bit cold on in Fleetwood, isn't it?
Yeah, hey ho. I've been training this morning, been recovering from the injury. How's that going?
So I'm recovery, so doing a bit of fitness work now, just coming back this week. So yeah, it's good, excited to get back, to be honest.
Good stuff, good stuff. And what's the timeline now for the return to the grass?
Physios are saying January time-ish, should be playing again, so yeah, just do my recovery right and hopefully I'll get back by.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay away from that turkey and mince pies at Christmas, eh?
Exactly, yeah.
Good stuff. Well, Fleetwood will be playing from our left to right as the ball's just gone back to Hewitson, who launches it long. Davenport just tried a bit of a pot shot there, but collected easily by the keeper. Fleetwood in the traditional red and white, with Crewe in a light blue with dark blue shorts, dark blue socks. As you would expect, Crewe just getting a nice few passes joined up. As Toby Oliver now breaks up possession, clears long towards Davenport. Wins a throw in, yeah, did well there. How have you found the under-21s? I know you've been slightly around it in your first year last year, so how did you find the step up there, Adam?
Well, it's very different from 18s football.
Okay.
The speed of it, I think, very quick. You've got to adapt to it, really.
Absolutely, yeah.
A lot of the time as well, playing against players much bigger than myself, so we've got to think about that as well.
Yeah, the physical aspect. It's interesting as well, isn't it? Because with 21s football, I always feel like you're never really sure what you're going to get, whereas with the 18s, you know that it's 18s football. 21s, you can have first-team players coming back from lengthy layoffs. You can have players trying to get some minutes in after injuries, so it's not so much pot luck, but you pretty much never know what you're going to be up against until the day. So kind of sometimes the analysis can go out the window as well.
Yeah.
Crewe just delivering a ball into the box, well defended by, I think it was Roberts at the back there, doing his defensive duties. Crewe seem to have settled quite well in possession here, Adam.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Moving the ball around quite quickly, from side to side.
Fleetwood, I think, comfortable with them just knocking it around like this.
Yeah, I think the game's just settling into a bit of a pattern, but Crewe are just started to dominate a bit of possession, moving it well. But yeah, you're right, Fleetwood are quite comfortable at the minute.
Got a good shape behind the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll want to try and win it back at some point, but... Hold on, young Smith recovered well there. the oncoming midfielder. And what have been frustrations for you, Adam, whilst obviously, you know, unfit to play? Obviously it's hard, isn't it, when you're injured, but what's been the most frustrating part for you?
I think it's genuinely just not being around it. It's sort of, you can be at the games, but it's nothing compared to actually playing, and especially the Youth Cup games, because obviously it's a massive thing, the Youth Cup for us, and to not be really involved in that is...
Yeah, I suppose that's when it can hit home a little bit more as well, can't it, with the actual the build-up as well that surrounds it. So,
but even I think, sort of as a footballer, you have a sort of set routine and you're always doing something. But as of past couple of months, I've not been able to do much. So, kind of get bored. But
it's a good ball down the line, unfortunately miscontrolled. As Fleetwood now have a throw in with Oliver, and puts it down the line for Devonport to try and win the flick on. Crewe defender just heads it out of play from the Fleetwood Town throw. This time Devonport wins it, but Crewe have picked it up. Good stiff challenge there by Devonport on the number 6 for Crewe. Better by Fleetwood there, just a little bit on the front foot defending.
Are we working to pillow?
Crewe seem very comfortable in possession, and I'm sure Fleetwood will want to try and win this ball back rather than spend long periods trying to defend, but for sure Crewe seem very comfortable in possession and stroking the ball around quite nicely, working their way across from side to side and then into wide areas. Yeah. Again, Fleetwood good shape though to defend it. Well done by Devonport. Gives Fleetwood a chance to break now. Oh, Raf just offside. Didn't need to be. A frustration for Fleetwood when they got out and the counter-attack was on there. I think they were almost 3v3 at one point, but the offside flag has stopped that. Well done by Pele Smith there, just cutting that out. Riley Wilkinson breaks forward. Nice ball into Fincross. Slightly he did, but again, better move from Fleetwood, yes. And a nice ball slid through for the striker there, who's just denied by the keeper. But again, the offside flag came up. Even though you are injured, and that comes with its frustrations, Adam, how inspiring is it for you to get back playing when you see the younger lads who are obviously teammates of yours playing with the 21s, and obviously the likes of Caden, who's been with the first team, Pele Smith, etc. Obviously the lads playing up and training alongside the first team and with the 21s.
Yeah, because it's massive motivation to see other players in my sort of situation, my age, getting these opportunities. It's definitely motivated me to get back fit and make sure I come back strong.
Yeah, agree. A little pattern developing within the game now where Crewe seem to have more of possession and Fleetwood are just trying to catch them out by pressing and then look dangerous on the attack. Just too long there, and I think Fleetwood's pressure there is forcing a little bit of the odd mistake from Crewe, which will please the manager Matt Lawler, who's kindly joined us after his stint out at Waterford. How happy is to see Matt Lawler back?
Oh, brilliant. Top coach. I think everyone at the club knows how good of a coach Wells is.
Yeah, good person, good member of staff, and I think everyone, not just the players, is delighted to have him back.
Yeah.
Davenport doing well there in a battle with the 6. Good defending by Toby Oliver there. Cross, but Hewitson deals with it well. I think to be fair, Crewe are just getting a little bit more of an end product when they get in the final third than Fleetwood right now. I know Fleetwood had the good chance, but it was offside. But yeah, Crewe just seem to be having that little bit more of an end product at the moment. But I agree with what you said before, Adam. I think Fleetwood have got a good shape out of possession.
They look like they've got a good structure.
Yeah. Classic Laws. Discipline. Yeah. Joined in the dugout by no less than Nathan Pond, the club legend whose actual book is due out, would you believe, Adam?
Oh, really?
Sure, that'll be on your Christmas present list, won't it?
Definitely be having a read of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Pondy's book, written by David Mitchell, who has written some books before charting the rise of Fleetwood Town's journey from non-league to the Football League, has been working with Nathan Pond, so I thought I'd just give his book a plug there for him. Sure, he'll give me a copy due to that, but anyway, should be a good read.
Yeah.
Pondy, of course, who played for this football club at every single level. 498 appearances, I think, for the football club, which is astounding. From from the northwest counties all the way up to League One. So unbelievable.
Well, the record, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, someone that you can learn from on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Nathan Pond, as Sereno just wins the ball back there well. Passes to Davenport. Looks for support. Finds it in Oliver. I think it's fair to say the weather's just had a bit of an impact on the playing surface. It's a little slightly not as flat and looks a little bit bobbly when the players are taking the touches.
And that's introducing some mistakes from both sides.
Yeah.
On the ball.
Great. Right on cue there, Adam.
I know, yeah.
It's usually the commentator's curse, but you're on the money there. Well, the game's settled down now. Both teams enjoying bits of possession. Both teams trying to impose their style of play on the game. Davenport, great flick. Well done by the striker there. Davenport, lovely pass there, looking for Roberts wide. Oh, he's kept it in. Roberts with a good cross. Oh, good save. Davenport rose well there and headed it on target, but good save by the keeper. Pushed the ball away to some kind of safety, but Fleetwood trying to carry on with the pressure. But Fleetwood may well just look there, Adam, and think, how have we not gone in front there, or how did it not just drop for us?
That was the first time we went down that left side, and I think we got to use that a lot more with Roberts.
Yeah, and Davenport certainly relishing the captain's armband. He seems to be at the heart of what Fleetwood have done well there. So obviously travelled with the first team recently for the FA Cup tie at Reading. A fantastic moment for him. Oh, he's done well there. Sereno. Oh, again the keeper collects. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Bit of a dangerous area you put it in, but again Davenport with a lovely flick. Yeah, back heel. Fleetwood just enjoying the last few minutes on top and putting a bit of pressure on the Crewe back line for sure.
I'd say Fleetwood look more dangerous.
Yeah, they've just done. Yeah, they've fashioned a couple of chances in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, And I think the kind of pressure and the press from the team is just putting a bit of doubt in Crewe's back line, who seem to have dropped a bit deeper now to collect the ball. Switch play out wide. Well dealt with by Mansfield there. Crewe just trying to maybe kill the kind of moment a little bit for Fleetwood by just getting the ball and getting a few passes in, rather than put any real pressure on Fleetwood. They're just trying to obviously re-establish their patterns of play. Not in any rush to go forward, just making sure that they take the bit of the sting out of the momentum that Fleetwood were building up. And they go forward now with a deep run by the midfielder, but he just run out of space. Fleetwood, Fleetwood. He does. They look like they've got intelligent players, Crewe. So how's life been as a scholar for you then, Adam? You've obviously been in the building now quite a few years. Obviously the scholar. I know you've had the injury, which we've discussed, but how's life day to day, and how do you find living away from the parents?
I think living away is probably the hardest part of it, but apart from that, living in the digs, it's a great experience. I love it. I get to live with all my good friends, and you learn some good life lessons, to be honest, especially at Fleetwood, because we've got quite high standards which you have to maintain.
Crewe just breaking forward again. Well defended again by Toby Oliver. Always offside. But and it's interesting, isn't it, because you live together with the lads, at the lodge, just North Shore way, which isn't far from the training ground. But it's quite interesting, isn't it, when you kind of strip it back and think to yourself, you actually live with 18 of your best mates for 2 years, don't you? Hopefully more. With the contract situation, etc. But I think it works well. There's a real togetherness.
It brings us closer as a team.
Good flick again by Devonport, gives Riley Wilkinson chance to race, but he's done quite well. Maybe he took a touch there, Owen, I'm not sure, but he could have brought that down then. Quite an even game so far though, I think, Adam.
I'd agree with that. Not been any serious chances yet. Maybe that header from Davin.
Good save by the keeper. I think Crewe are just a little bit wary now of Fleetwood, and the fact that they jump out and get the press on, which McLean's trying to do now.
Seem to force it quite a bit. Down the channels.
They do. They have willing runners, but I know what you mean. They're just a little bit quicker to. Sometimes. Toby Oliver, good first touch, brings it out into midfield. Finally, Wilkinson, who finds Pele Smith.
It was the right idea, but
so Leo had to go back to collect it, and
again.
It's a bit sloppy for me that now. They've got to make sure that these balls forward are collected and we can build from there. So they really need to make sure that they're not in offside positions.
Go right centre half now. Riley's doing this. Go! Go back, Right, Pele! Are you together? Now we're together. Where's the cross from the 10?
Well dealt with by Thompson there.
Landing on second as well, Robbo.
Very confident in possession, aren't they, Crewe? They all seem to be able to handle the ball when it comes into them, and
very confident.
I mean, you associate it with Crewe teams, don't you? That technical ability. But they seem very fluid in possession. But not a bad opening to the game. Still waiting for our first goal, but might warm us up a bit, a goal.
It's that wind, isn't it?
It is. But there's a healthy crowd across here at Poolfoot Farm, Fleetwood Town's training ground. Or your home, Adam, as we could call it. You're never out the place, are you? Again, nice interchange by Crewe. Working the ball back to go forward. Just trying to probe an opening. And they do that down the right-hand side.
Toby, behind you! Toby!
Well dealt with by Smith, just half clearing his lines. Again, Crewe pick up the ball and now just finding the passes and knitting some play together. Oh, Davenport stole that. Done well there, Owen. Waiting for some support. Have to be a bit more patient. I think Raf can go forward there.
Yeah, I'd agree. He had a bit of time.
Yeah, he did. Fleetwood now take their turn to try and work the ball across the pitch, which they've done. Got it into Thompson's feet. Takes it back off Roberts. Now Mansfield nearly got caught there. He used his bodies well.
Yeah, he did.
Wasteful ball going forward by Ronan there. 20 minutes into the game. And still Fleetwood Town 0, Crewe Alexandra 0. Picked up by the 7 in midfield for Crewe. Worked out wide. And now a cross goes into the box. Great header by Toby, which was joined in by Rafa. Two very good defensive headers by Fleetwood. Davenport picks it up as Riley Wilkinson now tries to get the ball away and does so out to Roberts on the left-hand side, who's got some space, delivers a ball. Crispin McLean it drops for, didn't seem to reach the target there. Roberts will get another go. Puts in a... Oh! And there it is! Owen Davenport scoring for Fleetwood Town. Roberts put a ball into the back post then. It fell for Rafa Serino, who unselfishly just squared it to Davenport 6 yards out, and he turned the ball into the Crewe Alex net to give Fleetwood Town the lead here 1-0. And interestingly enough there, Adam, the goals come from where I think we haven't done it too often. We have done it in the game, but it's only 1 or 2 times we've actually got Liam Roberts in some space to run at and obviously get his head up and deliver those devilish crosses that he loves to put into the box, which we saw an example of. But Liam Roberts is a real threat down that left-hand side, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in top form at the minute. Whenever he's got the ball, you know he's going to put.
Yeah, he's almost one of them players that if you're in a little bit of trouble, you can give it to him to make something happen, get you up the pitch. You know, just maybe beat a man. He's just one of them go-to players, as I would say, Liam. And again, you know, he's helped Fleetwood there get into a 1-goal lead against Crewe. Crewe back in possession though. Good ball, but Ronan Mansfield deals with that well. But Crewe have picked it up on the edge of the box. But an easy save for Luke Hewitson. What kind of interaction have you had or relationships have you built with some of the lads that we brought in externally? Obviously we've got the likes of Toby Oliver, Dan and Francis.
At the start of the season I was playing with a lot of them, so obviously you build a relationship there, especially with Toby. I was playing at the back with him. Yeah. You sort of get to know each other's players as well.
Yeah, and it's good because I know you've got the togetherness with the 18s and the lads that you come through with, but obviously you do get those players that come in from other clubs, and you know they've done well, and obviously it's important that the relationships extend. And it's again unlucky by Wilkinson, but yeah, you take my point that you've got to keep building those relationships, haven't you, with your teammates?
Yeah, of course. I think if you've got a good relationship with your teammate, you're more likely to battle for each other.
Yeah,
I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah, great run here by Crispin McLean.
To the box.
Oh, brilliant run, unlucky. He was just edged out there by a defensive duo who doubled up on him. And there's a break on, great break for Crewe here. Toby might have just delayed that sufficiently. And now, he's won the ball well. very well. I think he's made a very comfortable start to life at Fleetwood in general, Toby. He's obviously
very comfortable player.
Yeah, he's a good footballer, isn't he? For a centre back. But yeah, he's. I know that he's been in and around the first team training, etc. And he's certainly started this game in a very, very good way for the team as well. As he just takes the throw. Ball's gone out of play. I think Crewe wanted a foul. But I don't think Rafa got much of the man. Perfect, thank you there, Mr. Paddock. Talking of good additions to the football club, young Rog Paddock joined us a few months ago, I think now, with the media team, and well, I was watching a light show at one point at Tybury. I never thought I'd see the day. To Michael Jackson, no less. So yes, Rob's made a really good impact, all things media. So yeah, we are reaping the benefits of his expertise and knowledge. Luke Hewitson just collected a ball there that was played through, just seemed to bounce through for the keeper.
Drop down. Get it into your big.
And again, Davenport, he's just that's exactly what you want, isn't it, from your front man, Adam? Good ball in. Wilkinson, tremendous goal. And again, I'm just going to say there, Adam, it's so important, especially you'll know as well as me, if not better, that when you're a defender and you give them balls to the strikers, you want them to get hold of it and get forward with it. And knowing Davenport, he did that brilliantly then. And obviously his cross as well, with his weaker foot, the left one. And Riley Wilkinson making a fantastic run from midfield there, and met it first time. Doesn't give the keeper much of a chance, does it? That first time finish. It almost looked training ground routine. But 2-goal lead for Fleetwood, and they'll be delighted with that because it has been quite even. But like you say there, Fleetwood have really been quite clinical in those last two instances where they've got into the final third. And the players have put the finishing touches to some good moves.
Davenport seems to be at the heart of most of the attacks.
I would agree.
Very well.
I would agree. A lad that came from Accrington Stanley, and he's really embedded himself into the culture of the football club, and no surprise to see him rewarded with the armband.
Massive character.
Yeah, massive character. And I know that a lot of the staff, really have taken to Owen since he came into the building. And again now Crewe just seem to be making a few more mistakes in possession. Ball picked up and Fleetwood are starting to enjoy this now. McLean releases Wilkinson, who fires in a cross but just seem to be behind the strikers. Good work by Smith to just delay the midfielder. Again though, Fleetwood, you've got to be impressed by how quickly they get back into shape, Adam. Really good. As soon as they can't win that ball, the structure's behind the man who's trying to win that ball, so very impressive.
The distances between the defence and the attack is quite small as well, which is important.
Yeah. I think they've created quite a bit of doubt in Crewe now playing forward as well, so
Crewe's starting to get a bit impatient, I think.
I would agree. Yeah, well done by Mansfield there. Another header, one. Break for Crewe though, edge of the box. Played out wide to the number 3. Not bad with his right foot, but again, great header there. Was that Leo Thompson? Yeah, met the ball first. I think you've absolutely spot on. I think Crewe are really struggling to get through this structure that Fleetwood have got, and obviously when they do get in the final third, Fleetwood have got that shape defensively to defend because they've got the players in the right positions. They're not getting pulled out of position.
And they're struggling to break the solid structure down.
Yep. Oh, great turn though there. Fantastic finish there, the number 7. Ball played in, and he took a great first touch whilst he turned and then fired home past Hewitson. and Crewe will be delighted there to pull a goal back. 2-1 to Fleetwood Town, but Crewe certainly are still within this game as that little bit of quality really showed there.
It's been a very lively game, so I think Crewe definitely still well in it.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that was a fine finish by the number 7. I mean, just from Fleetwood's end there, they wanted probably another 10 minutes, wouldn't they, to see him towards half time. But obviously they've just got that goal back, which will make it a little bit more interesting towards the half-time break. It's again Crewe to look to get forward, but Mansfield heads wide, but the 9 picks up. But again, Toby Oliver there in a good position to defend. Might have even won a free kick as well.
Sprint back, recover. Crispy. Think about how we had success switching, yeah?
Matt Lawler just reminding the players there of where the success came from. Hewitson deciding to go with a longer kick up to Davenport. Again, great flick for Crispin. Trialist there was there. But Davenport picks it up again and wins a throw-in for Fleetwood Town.
Someone stretch it! Space!
Well done again by Ronan Mansfield, but some good play from Crewe there. But luckily for Fleetwood, good ball out wide by Leo Thompson there, gives Robertson up. Free kick again. He just gives you that outlet, doesn't he, Liam? But Leo Thompson with a lovely pass into his feet gave him the opportunity.
That's a good pass there as well.
Yeah,
under pressure.
Agree. Good ball into the striker's feet. Good ball slid through there. Oh, unlucky Fleetwood shot from the striker, just wide of the near post. But again, Fleetwood worked that well into midfield and then asked a really good question when Crispin McLean delivered the ball into the striker. What's your thoughts been on Crispin and Pele's dynamic in the midfield this season?
I think they work very well together, to be honest, because Pele is strong defensively and is a good runner, and then Crispin is quite a clever player, and he's very creative as well. So.
Yeah, I think they're both intelligent players, aren't they? So they almost can know what.
Well.
Yeah, I totally agree. They've got a real clever understanding that's born out of football intelligence. But yeah, Crispin McLean and Pele Smith, both very good performers on the Youth Cup night, as they have been for the under-18s throughout the season and last year as well.
Both made their first team debuts not too long ago as well.
Yeah, good start there, Adam. Glad to see you've done your own work for this gig that we've got you. It just feels like it's gone a little bit ragged now, the game, Adam. Yeah. Just both teams turning the ball over quite a lot.
I think Crewe getting slightly frustrated.
Yeah.
They can't break the structure down.
Around me, 8.
And again, Fleetwood's just settled back into that structure now.
Comfortable.
Yeah, I agree. Just need to make sure they're switched on to the quality that Crewe possess, which obviously was evident when the first goal was scored.
They're happy sending the ball wide, just need to be careful.
They are. Ooh, 7 again, very clever with the run. But unfortunately for Crewe and him, it was headed into the keeper's hands. And again now Fleetwood trying to build with Roberts into McLean. Thompson just going back to Mansfield. He's got the ball. Oh, it's a fantastic ball by Ronan there. Yeah, he was just a bit unlucky. But again, Fleetwood probing and pressing and really being aggressive on the front foot with the closing down of Crewe in possession. Still 2-1 to Fleetwood Town in this under-21s fixture that's coming live from Poolfoot Farm. Not a decent game, both teams enjoying spells of possession. Both teams will be pleased. And Owen Davenport again. Let's work the ball to Raf Serino, who now feeds it into the striker. Oh, it's flashed across the goal there. But no, yeah, great move again. And once they seem to get that ball into Davenport, he just seems to be able to attract pressure, but then release the ball for players who've got space and time to then get forward. But just went across the goalkeeper there. But, definitely saw the whites of the goal there, the striker for Fleetwood.
Owen, stay! Then drop 2! Yeah, I can't come you, Sam. Get out, switches! Riley, get your bike.
It's a great switcher play there, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. And a good ball down the side, but Liam Roberts is quick to react and close that out of play for a throw into Crewe. You just go back to the fullback.
There you go, control ball there. Owen. Left shoulder, Owen.
It's quite interesting to see if Crewe can come up with some of the answers here, because obviously Fleetwood have got that out of possession structure, right, like we've spoke about, but
playing a bit of a lower block.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Hewitson just tips that over there. I think might have lost the flight of the ball, but across from a wide area by the Crewe left back. And Hewitson, yeah, exactly. He just dealt with it at the right time for Fleetwood there, but it's a Crewe corner, so real danger here for Fleetwood to have to defend as we near towards the half-time interval.
Fizz, shut down, Fizz!
Ball delivered. Header. Oh, bit of a delay there, but Fleetwood have got a goal kick. But again, a ball delivered and headed back across the goal, but it just dropped further behind the far post. And there'll be a slight break, and we're not too far away now from a half-time whistle. About 6 minutes plus any injury time the referee may wish to add. But there doesn't seem to have been. The game's flowed quite well, hasn't it, Adam?
Yeah, I'd agree. It's been quite a lively game.
Yeah. And that's brilliant by Toby, that. Really good to drive out of defence with the ball.
Striker's done well.
He does, he has. Plays it into Riley. Gets it forward, but it might just... Oh no, the keeper was alive to it. Clears upfield. Good header by Toby. Good by Rafa as well.
All the way up, I'm going round. Yeah, go.
Keeper clearing his lines there, but Fleetwood again challenging and winning that throw in. Roberts up there as well as Thompson just goes to collect the ball for Fleetwood. Well done again by Riley. Might have been a little foul there, but ball to Raff. It goes back to Toby Oliver. Again, I think he passes up the chance. Oh, unlucky. I think he just passes up the chance to go forward sometimes, Raff.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Just that little mini second. Oh, he's been good, Toby Oliver. Wins it again. Now Fleetwood have won possession. Crispin McLean out to Pele Smith, who'll now in turn find Leo Thompson. Oh, unlucky. But he wins the throw-in, Roberts. But again, Fleetwood working the ball wide, going out the other side and then building forward, which was quite impressive, Adam.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think the switches of play that Fleetwood are doing are working at the minute. I think that's how we're going to go forward.
Drop down now.
Crewe again, just getting hold of the ball and finding some passes, and then there goes the switch. I thought Rafa was going to deal with that, but he just seemed to have lost the flight of the ball. But he's done well there, Rafa used his body strength, yeah, good play. But again, Crewe picked the ball up. Work the ball there, it's going to go out of play. Yeah, I was just going to say then, Adam, when you're a defender, how satisfying is it when you're frustrating the opposition like Fleetwood are here?
Exactly what you want, to be honest.
Yeah.
When they get frustrated, there seems to be a lot more mistakes, and especially when they're winning, there's no rush, so happy to have these goal kicks in.
But it's what you've worked on as well, isn't it, defensively?
Exactly,
yeah, so it's really satisfying when you do start to get into that groove of denying them the space and the creativity and opportunities in the final third.
I think that comes with the sort of low block that Fleetwood are playing.
Yeah.
I think if it's done right, it can frustrate.
Yeah, I think it's celebrated a lot more in today's game, though, isn't it? It's defending.
Yeah.
You know, I see even on TV games now where defenders are almost celebrating tackles and defensive shape and goalkeeper saves, which is good. Oliver again just getting in front of the striker to win the ball. Fantastic layoff by Devonport. Releases McLean to have a run. He's got Robert striding on the outside. He's dug across out. Oh, Devonport from what seemed almost on the goal line and puts it wide.
A great ball though.
Fantastic move, yeah, absolute brilliant move by Fleetwood. And Roberts again with an absolute fantastic cross, and Devonport will know more than anyone. He should have finished that to make it 3-1, but again, you've got to admire the counter-attack by Fleetwood and the speed at which they broke.
Yeah, look very dangerous on the counter-attack, I think.
Cleared up by Toby Oliver once more, very composed. Crispin McLean just winning the ball there. Finds Liam Roberts. Oh, it's great play by McLean and Roberts. And he's got Roberts galloping forward again on the left-hand side. There's the ball in. Oh, just got stuck under the striker's feet.
It was a difficult one, that.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Bit of a counter here for Crewe, though.
Yeah. Crewe breaking forward now, but again the numbers back by Fleetwood Town will please the management staff there. Quickly into shape, and Crewe delay the attack by just standing on the ball and then going backwards and then over to the side. But again, loose pass there, loose control. And how much of that is with Fleetwood putting that pressure on, Adam?
Yeah, definitely. It's just what it is. They're waiting for them mistakes and bobbly passes and then they're pouncing on it.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah, it does. It creates that doubt, doesn't it? Yeah. So, but yeah, both teams will be looking to try and reaffirm some messages at the half-time break. Good flick by Davenport again. Oh, and there's another loose pass, but the keeper deals with it well. Well, again, it's just that pressure from Fleetwood.
Forcing out some mistakes.
Yeah.
Seems to be where we're getting some success as well.
Central use two! Central use two! Quick! Doubles here! Hold!
Brilliant by Raf. Yeah. Tough ball to control, but cut it out, main thing. As does Oliver there. Sereno gets a little flick on. Yeah, great little first time pass there. And they work it out wide to the right. Roberts there to defend for Fleetwood. They worked it wide again, chance for a cross. Right onto, oh, it's a great header by the 9 to equalise. Again, showed a bit of quality there, Crewe. It's a fantastic ball.
Seems to have quite a few numbers in the box.
Yeah, they did, but the 9's header was fantastic. Didn't really give the keeper much chance, even though he got a hand to it. But Crewe will be delighted to equalise as we get towards the half-time break. From Fleetwood's end, slightly disappointing when they had the ball to give it away, and once Crewe got that ball, but they'll be disappointed, Fleetwood, to concede there from where they had the ball in the middle of the pitch and lost it. So Crewe have punished them, and that now makes the score Fleetwood Town 2, Crewe Alexandra 2. Great take by McLean again. Well done by Raf there. Pushing the back on Devonport. Probably been at the tail of 2 strikers this game actually, because we've got Roberts wide on the left. And again he delivers. Oh, well headed away by Crewe. Drops to Riley Wilkinson though. A foul to Fleetwood Town. I was just going to say there, yeah, obviously we've had the influence of Owen Devonport for Fleetwood today, but I think Crewe's number 9 as well. I know he's just scored the goal obviously, but he's been a really good focal point for them. So both strikers doing a lot of work for the team.
Yeah, I think they're both a bit of an outball.
Yes.
Under pressure.
Yeah, agree.
Both securing it quite well as well.
Free kick here now, I would say approximately 35 yards from goal. Pele Smith and Crispin McLean just having a discussion like they did on Friday night before Pele scored in the Youth Cup. I think he might want to deliver this one.
Yeah, I think this is a bit wider.
A bit further out and wider, yes, but hoping for a quality ball in. Smith delivers. Oh!
Went far away.
No, it wasn't. I just felt someone needed to anticipate there because it was quite obvious where he was going to deliver it, area-wise. So, but yeah, good ball in by Smith there, and I'm sure he'll be asking at half-time where our players were to try and just nod that towards goal. Ball forward, but again, Mansfield dealt with that area. He's dealt with most aerial things well today, Mansfield.
Both centre-backs have as well.
Yeah, agree. Oh, he's done well.
Very well.
Finn, get across, last bit! Finn, get across! Owen, get across, last bit!
Another good ball by Thompson there, straight into Smith who lays off to McLean. Great interplay by Fleetwood again. I think he just delayed the pass there, McLean, and oh well, he's played, oh, unlucky.
Bravo, recover! Jay.
Ball just runs out of play, and that'll be a goal kick for Fleetwood. And there is the half-time whistle. Done. Half-time, yeah. Thanks, Adam. Really good that, mate.
He's just seen that's exactly
Devonport.
Oh, he's a Devonport. He's D-E-V-O-N.
Devonport.
Yeah, Devonport. All right. He's been good, Owen, hasn't he? Probably get pelters, but...
That's what we're going on YouTube, aren't we? You're back on, mate.
Right, and we're good to go?
You are good to go. You've been back on, Scotty.
Okay. And here we go for the second half. And we are delighted, absolutely delighted, to be joined by none other than Caden Hughes.
Absolutely.
I'm really good, thank you, Caden. It's nice of you to join us. Have you warmed up after training this morning?
Not really, no.
No, he's still freezing.
Yeah, it's still Baltic.
This will do your power good out here. But yes, Caden, delighted to have you with us. We're just being shepherded away into our area by Mr. Paddock. But Caden, how are you?
I'm good, all good.
How's the football going?
Good, yeah.
Really good. That's an understatement. Good stuff. Yeah, really enjoying it. So how many times have you played for the first team this season now?
I think I made 10 appearances.
Wow, incredible.
So, yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So how have you found life this season, obviously being thrust into the first team as the Crewe team get us underway? Go on, Caden.
Yeah, well, very unexpected to obviously have as many appearances as I've had this season, but injuries in the first team, obviously not ideal, but has helped me out for my development. Obviously just got my opportunities through that, really.
Good, and obviously you've taken that opportunity.
Yeah.
How's things been around the first time with first team players and obviously staff, etc.? Because it'll be slightly different to obviously the under 18s, probably a little bit more demands on you, would you say?
Yeah, yes and no, really. Like, obviously still a young kid developing, so I think loads of people understand that, but then again there is a expectation that has to be met for first team, so it's just trying to live up to that expectation as well.
Good stuff. Right, we'll come back to a bit more of that, but Crewe now obviously trying to get ahead in this game for the first time. I'm not sure there's been any substitutions for Fleetwood. I think there might have been one for Crewe. I'll work that one out in a minute. How did you find the first half? Did you manage to see the first half, Caden, or were you in the gym doing extra work?
Managed to catch the first half just about, yeah. Managed to go out, but I think it was a really good start. Robbo's had lots of success. Balls into Owen. I think Owen's holding the ball up really well. And
Chris McLean just getting the ball forward there to Owen Devonport. Tackled well by Crewe defender there, but Riley Wilkinson picks up again. Good goal from Riley Wilkinson in the first half, Caden.
Yeah,
good move.
Yeah, good to get in between the sticks, and obviously a great ball from Owen on his weak foot as well.
Yeah, agree. Fleetwood now just trying to break forward with Ronan Mansfield. Passes into McLean, who puts Toby in a slight bit of trouble, but he deals with it well. Ball forward to Fleetwood Town's front man, tries to flick on. Wilkinson wins, a bit scrappy in there. Well done. Seems quite hurried at the minute, the start to the second half, as both teams trying to get a bit of an advantage or an edge in possession, but turning the ball over quite a bit. Mansfield just dealing with that well. I think Mansfield's done quite well today, Caden.
Yeah.
Another fellow, is there a left-footed centre-backs union?
Yep.
Good to hear. And how's the family, Caden?
Yeah, all good.
Clocking up the miles, aren't they, for sure?
Mum's coming home and away as much as she can. She's only missed Newport away this season. But
wow. I'll let her off that.
No,
wow.
Yeah.
Every credit. And of course your sister now making steps.
Yeah, she's...
Little Frankie Ray.
She's doing well in it.
She scored more than you already, hasn't she?
Has, yeah. She's fine at the minute.
Brilliant. Great to see. And a foul just by Devonport there on the Crewe centre half. Give Crewe a free kick just inside their own half. Still 2-2 here. I think it's actually slightly warmed up, Caden, to be fair. The first half was Baltic, but
the sun's there.
It is
behind us,
the Costa del Poolfoot. As the ball's just collected by Hewitson. And in the first team, Caden, what relationships have you which players have you gravitated towards? Is it the younger ones or the more experienced, or?
Yeah, I tend to find myself gravitating towards the younger ones like Kean Narrett and Reece Bennett and stuff like that.
Good.
Tommy Lonergan.
Good. And Reece obviously on loan from Manchester United, so another fellow defender who I'm sure has obviously had a different kind of journey to you, but a similar pathway.
Yeah, very similar pathway, obviously coming through both academies as young kids, but he's had the United side of it and had the Fleetwood side of it, so both two different academies obviously, but similar pathways.
And I was reminded this morning that Reece Bennett won the Youth Cup with Manchester United, a game that I was actually at when they beat Nottingham Forest, so I actually remember him as a young lad at Manchester United.
I played against him quite a few times, playing 21s and stuff.
He said they won the Youth Cup in front of 75,000 fans, and I'm like, there wasn't 75,000. But anyway, I'll let him have his hour of glory. But yeah, I'll remind him when I see him there wasn't 75,000 there. But fantastic achievement for him winning that FA Youth Cup, something that obviously our club and academy's been very, very keen and successful in other areas and ways in terms of knocking out bigger clubs, so something that we're keen to continue, and you've been involved in as well, Caden.
Yeah, it's always a special night for the youth club. Obviously it's one of them, like, sometimes for players in their career it can be your biggest game in your career, so it's always good to be impressing on. Agree there, but still 2-2 here as Fleetwood try to work the ball from the goalkeeper out, but go back and go out the other side now with the impressive Oliver. Hewitson just playing the ball up there to Riley Wilkinson, who does well to control under pressure. Might have been a foul, but the referee's not giving it. And now Crewe trying to work the ball wide to deliver, but it comes to Smith, who can break forward for Fleetwood now. Ball into Raff, who plays the ball forward for the oncoming striker. Oh, referee, maybe. No penalty, as he just tried to get the ball across to Devonport, who would have had the simple task of firing into an empty goal. But the keeper did enough there, and it remains 2-2. What's kind of been the biggest change for you playing the first team games, Caden, from what you used to? Is it the intensity, tempo? Yeah, definitely intensity. I think like playing up at any age group, obviously the intensity goes up. It's just trying to show my experience on experienced players as well. Obviously playing against some players that have played 300 plus league games. And
you're on your 10th game. It's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
What obviously you've played at some traditional football stadiums now. Obviously I know you played at Bolton the other week. That must have been exciting. Crewe are in. Oh, he fires it wide of the post, but Crewe had a gilt-edged chance there to take the lead, but unfortunately he just plays it, strikes it across the far post, and it remains 2-2. Sorry, Caden, you played obviously at Bolton's ground. What other stadiums have been quite are any formidable ones where you felt intimidated?
Just trying to think of games now.
Rodney Parade, did you play there?
Was there?
Newport County?
Newport, yeah.
Oh, come on, Caden.
I don't really know the stadiums well. I say my favourite stadium to play at is that I played at was actually for the 21s, but that was against Coventry when we played at Coventry.
Oh right, okay, the Ricoh Arena.
I really like that one.
Interesting. And obviously playing at Highbury must be a thrill. I mean, I know you've played there before for the 18s and 21s. Oh, a loose ball there. But obviously playing in front of the home fans, being a local boy that's obviously come through the academy, must have been an incredible achievement stroke memory for you?
Yeah, it was obviously quite nervy, but it was always good to play at Highbury, especially in a league game as well.
Yeah. And just obviously with you being involved in that journey from the academy all the way through, what advice would you give to some of our lads now who are in that kind of spot of 11s, 12s, 13s before they get into the kind of youth development phase? What advice? Everyone says it, but you've just got to work hard. Like, obviously, I've come through here. Everyone's like different. Like, people might have been at like Liverpool or United or whatnot, but everyone's journey is different. But no matter what your journey is, I think you just got to work hard. Like, that's what helps. That's what's helped me, especially pre-season as well. Yeah. When you're off in the off-season, that's when I feel like I can get most of my work in. So you just got to take advantage of that. Agree with that. Sound advice. Crewe just starting to get a bit of pressure on the Fleetwood back line, but we break now with Devonport, but he's muscled out of that. Good turn by Crispin. Nice ball into, might have been just a bit off the ball there, but Crewe won't matter about that as they keep building with the left-hand side now. Crewe just enjoying a spell of possession here now. Oliver again. It's impressed me today, Toby. Another lad that came through at Manchester United. Luke Hewitson joining in now. Just a bit long there from Toby. He'll be disappointed with that. Still 2-2 here. It remains. Joined by our academy graduate, Caden Hughes today. Does your mum know you're on the mic today? Yeah, she does. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Natalie. You know what she's like. Super Natalie. I thought she might have been down at Poolfoot. I think she's watching at work. You've had a fantastic family network as well, haven't you, Caden, throughout the years? Obviously, I know, you know, your family have supported you and been to quite a lot of distant places, Carlisle, Port Vale away on the Sundays. Always, they're always supporting. Yeah, they've been there every step of the way. Great ball in by Roberts, unlucky the keeper collects, but yeah, I know obviously how tough that is and how committed you have to be as all our families are in the academy, but yeah, those super journeys to the likes of Port Vale on a Sunday, a nice always found a way. 11 o'clock in the morning kick-off, lovely. But yeah, supported you. Do you go down and watch young Frankie Ray then? I do when I can. Good. Usually on a Sunday, you know, I like to have a lie in, so I just tend to. Oh, it's nice. Tend to have a lie in. I went and watched. He's just been signed up to a boys' team. So, oh, fantastic! Obviously, I went and watched the first game. She scored as well, so she scored in the day. Good. Get in the box. Ball in the box by Crewe. Sticks with a number 9 again. He's impressed me today, but Toby Oliver is there to deal with it. But I think there's going to be some activity from the touch line with both teams maybe looking to make some changes, but Crewe still in the ascendancy. But again, Oliver defends well, clears, and Fleetwood can regroup, but Crewe remain in possession. Me and Adam were talking in the first half about Fleetwood's structure out of possession, something that's really synonymous with Lawler in particular. I think likes to get the structure behind the ball, and I've been impressed with that from Fleetwood. So just shows you sometimes that, you know, football isn't always played with the ball, and Fleetwood have impressed me today in terms of the shape out of possession. Yeah, especially with the first team as well. The gaffer's worked massively on it since he's come in as well, so
something that we're always working on.
Yeah, and you can see that when obviously the odd times I've been able to watch the first team this season, they have looked good out of possession and frustrated a lot of teams. Oh, Roberts just slips there, and Crewe will look to capitalise now. The ball into the box, but Mansfield has dealt with that well. Just seems to be a little bit of panic around Fleetwood's back line when they're winning the ball back. We just probably need to just get that ball under control and try and build and keep a bit of possession now. Mansfield just diving in there, having a little snatch, but Roberts does well there. Work the ball out wide here now, Crewe. Left hand side. Ball slid down the side. And they've got now central. Heavy touch from the 11. Crossing the box, well defended by Mansfield. And that one's going to hit the dome behind the goal, but I think there's going to be some substitutions. You can see young Wilkes are preparing to come on. Actually our under 16 player. They're looking to come on now as Fleetwood make a change.
Hello. Connect on 2 more passes, yeah? 1 or 2 passes.
Well, Crewe make a change. Number 15 and number 16 coming on for the number 9, who I thought's header was fantastic. That gave the second equaliser, very good header, and he's done well for his team today. Along with the number 11, who takes his spot on the bench. Wilkes just going through the set pieces. Just saying in the first half, Caden, young Pondy. He's got a book coming out very shortly. Yeah, he has. Our Captain Leader Legend, written by, I think, with David Mitchell, and he will be looking, well, it'll probably be in one of your stockings, won't it, my mate?
Oh, yeah,
Christmas Day.
Probably have to give that a read, to be honest with you.
Brilliant. Should be some tail.
Should be.
Angles. Stop this one. I don't think we can. That's too easy. Cal! Cal!
Mistake there. Chance for Crewe. Oh, well defended again by Oliver. Or was that Mansfield? I think it was Mansfield actually got his body in there to deflect it away for a Crewe corner. So a little bit more time off now, Caden. Now you're following the first team schedule.
Yeah, I tend to have shorter days, so
brilliant.
I tend to get away a bit quicker, but you know, I like to go in the gym as well. So
yeah.
Got to stay strong for all these.
Yeah, probably need to rest more, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just trying to think now who you played up against. Oh, the other week.
About 6 foot.
Yeah, I know, but there was one that you played for. Did you play against? Cole Stockton. That's it. I actually went to the game, and when I saw Cole, I thought he's going to get thrown about, but you did well. You did very well against him.
He pinned me a few times and run into a brick wall, but just being smart with it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Both teams now just trying to be a little bit more measured and trying to make that breakthrough where they can keep it and maybe not have to have themselves pegged back, but great switch. Ooh, just ran through there, but good idea. Is it beaten Roberts there?
What do you do when it's time and space and prep? Catch it, Coles early, good. Be aggressive. Good, be aggressive, good old John. Be aggressive, good lad.
Throwing for Fleetwood. Thompson just plays the ball forward to Owen Davenport again. Thought that might have been a foul, but McLean picks it up. Well done. Good ball by Thompson there. The referee's not give them types of fouls all day, so I didn't expect that one. So he's been consistent, if nothing else.
Robbo, passing in, Leo! Right time, space. Let them come to you.
Again, the game just following a little bit of a similar pattern now came to the first half, where Crewe had a bit more possession. Fleetwood frustrated them out of possession, and poor pass there. Riley Wilkinson wins it. It's picked up by Oliver now, who plays it to Hewitson, who's going to drop one in, hopefully to Davenport to try and flick on, but the defender does well. Ball down the left hand side now for Crewe. But again, Rafa there this time. Tidies up. Well, pinched. Fleetwood can break here. Thought he could have gone out wide there to Rafa and been a bit more conservative. Again, Crewe back in possession as they look to build another attack. Fleetwood Town still sticking to the script out of possession. Ball up, sticks. Davenport then loses out. Didn't look like he had that much support with him.
A few slips going around.
Yeah, there is. And do you know, I was quite shocked. Well, not shocked is the wrong word, but I was quite surprised with the pitch when I came out for the game. It's a little bit bobbly, and like you say, yeah, there's a few slips going on now.
Yeah, always this time of year down here, it gets a bit bobbly.
Yeah. Won't be like that over there, will it, where you train these days, Cade? A little bit smoother for you.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Good. But Crispin McLean will leave the field. He can be pleased with his contribution. He's going to be replaced by Reese Wilkes. I think Reese is still only 15, so I'm sure we'll have had to get dispensation for that from school today for Reese to be here, unless he's on his day release. But he's into the fray. Great experience for him. I know obviously you played 21s football when you were obviously younger. Yeah, what was the 21s football like when you played within it, Caden? I know you played in some games, so what was that like for you?
Good for my development at the time, obviously, because I was 17, 18, and
yeah,
playing with Pondy as well. He was that sort of player coach at the time, so learning a lot from Pondy when playing with him. But no, just another challenge, especially being a young lad stepping up.
Yeah, great to play alongside someone so experienced though, and obviously, like you say, they develop and learn off him.
Yeah, I like to think we had a good little partnership going anyway. So
good stuff. And then obviously, who's the kind of talkers within the first team?
So you've got Bolts, James Bolton. He's a big speaker. Everyone else sort of just chips in as well, but I say Bolts is the most
vocal. Yeah. Reese Wilkes has gone straight into centre midfield, so just a like-for-like swap with Crispin McLean. A bit ambitious from Crewe, but Luke Hewitson collects it quite comfortably. Rolls it out to Mansfield. And that ball's going to fall for Owen Davenport there. Again, I think the pitch there just held the ball up, didn't it? Yeah, it is. Good pressure there by Thompson. Allows Smith to pick the ball up. Wilkes gets his first touch. Great turn as well. Oh, referee. I'm not sure there's been that many free kicks, but anyway. Crewe break forward now. Play the ball into Vitale on the wide right. Great pressure, yeah, great pressure. Pele Smith, ball up to, that might be the free kick. Bit of a kick there from the 6. Yeah, just seemed to have a little bit of a nibble there, the 6. And Devonport just curbed his reaction.
He's got a bit of a mouth on him, does Owen.
Great character. Yeah, we spoke about him first off, and yeah, great lad to have around the building, so yeah, not many. Free kick now, which will be taken by Leo Thompson. Poorly, to be fair, Leo, you're better than that, my mate, so but Fleetwood scrap and win something. Well done, Toby. Another change now. Mikey Lane, the striker, under 18, will be catapulted into the fray. Once he gets those layers off, wise boy today. How's the feet, Caden?
Can't feel my toes
honestly.
right now, but
thought we might have had the Fleetwood Town feet warmers supplied today, but obviously not. Michael Lane just getting some final instructions from coach Matt Lawler. Yeah, well done. Okay. Just has that feel at the minute for me, Caden, that one goal might be sufficient to win it for either team.
Yeah, definitely could go either way.
Yeah, I agree.
Fleetwood had the more control in the first, but I reckon both teams now thinking they could take the 3 points.
Yeah. And hopefully Fleetwood will be looking to Mikey Lane to try and be the match winner for them. Didn't manage to get on the score sheet on Friday, but did everything but score.
No, yeah, I was speaking to him, calling himself a first round merchant, because I think he only ever scores in the first round.
Well done again by Devonport there, brilliant. Gets the ball out to Serenio. Tried to deliver a ball right onto the 6-yard area. He might get another chance here. Ball in. Oh. Fleetwood win that ball well on the edge of the box. And again, Rafa Serenio quite frustrated there. He seems to think someone should have gotten the end of that. Just didn't seem to drop for Fleetwood Town's strike force. And it will be Riley Wilkinson who will make way for Mikey Lane. Another great experience for young Riley, who did manage to score on Friday night.
He did.
With a header.
And scored today as well.
Yes, again, he's a little vein of form there. Talking about veins of form, that your goal scoring exploits with the first team.
Yeah.
2 against Walsall.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe my eyes, Caden.
I couldn't believe it anyways. I didn't even see one of them. I didn't even know one of them was mine.
Brilliant.
But my name went down, so
yeah.
You take it, obviously.
Yeah. It flashed up on Sky Sports News. Yeah. Anyway, unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if it would have been a hat-trick as well. I'm guessing you're on a goal bonus.
I
don't think they give him centre halves, Caden.
I don't think we do.
Good ball. Oh, Toby Oliver, but he's recovered well. And again, defended well by Fleetwood, but there was some panic there as Crewe looked to take advantage when they delivered that ball into the box. It was quite a slight mistake by Toby Oliver, but he recovered well. But then the ball was only half cleared and came back in. But then the shot was blocked, which gave Crewe a corner and a chance now to deliver a quality set piece. Fleetwood will need to defend this once more as they take it short. 8 delivers, a good header again, Toby Oliver. Michael Lane straight in the thick of the action, helping out with Rafa there. Oh, well watched away by Liam Roberts there.
Very good defending.
Yeah, very good defending by Liam. Something that he's added to his game, as well as the in possession stuff. He's really recovers well, doesn't he, Liam? And
100%.
yeah, so,
Used to be my left wing back.
yeah, he did.
Quite a lot,
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, with the days, eh? We'll just give it to Liam Roberts.
Give it to Robbo. Get Robbo on the ball.
Brilliant. Free kick for Fleetwood.
Drag him out, Pelé. Hold, Pelé, hold.
Oh, okay. Crewe just bringing the ball out now. Oh, unlucky. Toby Oliver there read the play well. Smith gets the ball into Wilkes. Reece just needs to relax there. I think he asked a little bit too much of Robbo. And again, Crewe bring the ball out. Play across the back now to the keeper. Nice composure, goes the other side as Fleetwood try to lock on. And Pele Smith just unlucky there, he intercepted, but
Just didn't have long enough.
no, he didn't. And Crewe slide the ball into the 10, but Luke Hewitson, comfortable save there, but a good break from Crewe. Any goals and targets for this season? You probably didn't realise you were going to be with the first team, did you?
Probably exceeded them.
Yeah, exactly. Massively so.
Just trying to get as many league games or appearances.
Yeah.
And just gain as much experience as I can still, at 18 years old, to have 10 games,
Yeah. And everything from here is a bonus, isn't it, really, in terms of, if you were to get 20 games or 25 or, dare I dream and say 30 then.
Just keep getting opportunities, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Gain as much experience as I can.
Fleetwood just becoming a little bit wasteful when they're receiving the ball and playing ambitious ball, should we call them. I think they'd rather just keep it and try and build the play. Mikey Lane, interestingly enough, he's playing in midfield. Be interesting for him, won't it?
It will be an interesting move for him, yeah.
You see how the other half after work now, won't he?
Yeah, no.
Crewe, well done again, Rafa, brilliant there by Rafa, good defending. Mikey Lane did well there. Fleetwood again, just not keeping hold of the ball for any period of time when they win it back. And Crewe come back on the attack, working it wide. You just hope this pressure doesn't start to tell on Fleetwood Arcadian, because I know that obviously, they keep. Well done, Luke. It's tough, isn't it, when you're constantly defending, then the ball's getting turned over.
Crewe on the ball, but a bit of the more dominant side.
Yeah.
They've really got a foot on it.
Yeah, I agree. Second half for sure. Just been a lot more composed, haven't they, in possession. Just bobbled up for Pele there. Oh! Free kick there to Crewe. don't think it was a necessarily bad tackle from Pele. He has been booked, but I just thought the other lad went in and then Pele matched the challenge. Probably was slightly late, but I don't think there was a necessarily bad challenge. Some more activity maybe for Fleetwood now as the substitutes prepare themselves, so maybe a couple more changes for Fleetwood. But I think the free kick will be taken first. Just about 10 yards inside Fleetwood's half for Crewe to deliver. And take it short. Now they're going to deliver it around the penalty area, but again Toby Oliver wins the header.
Few slips again.
Ooh, well done, Luke. A chance now for Fleetwood Town to break. Luke delivers it quickly ahead. Striker will pick it up.
Who's with him? Close the distance inside, Pele!
Oh, he's done. Oh, it's a free kick. The striker's done well there for us. Well, there's a free kick. We were trying to get some numbers to support him, but Matt Lawler will ring the changes right now as Jake Doherty and Harvey Curry will enter the field, and they will replace Liam Roberts and Raf Serino. Both did well first half, Liam Roberts especially, so good to see.
Not really had the joy that he had in the first half, but he's more defensive with this half. He's done well.
Yeah, agree. But it gives us some fresh legs and the chance for them to try and get Fleetwood the winning goal maybe as we edge towards the final whistle. The referee's gone a bit too early there. Fleetwood had taken 2 players off.
Surely you retake that then, you know? You took 2 players off and only brought one on.
A bit of confusion here as Fleetwood tried to make 2 changes. They only completed 1, and then the free kick was allowed to be taken. The referee seems quite happy, and it will be a goal kick to Crewe. Worked that well then, Crewe, but great pressure from Fleetwood. Bit heavy, bit guilty of what Fleetwood have done there, just over hitting the through balls. Fleetwood now get a chance to build. Luke Hewitson rolls it out to Toby Oliver. Oh, Mikey Lane's done well there. Good play into Wilkes. Now finds the substitute Jake Doherty, who delivers across. Davenport rises, but the keeper was comfortable. Seemed to just be stretching with the tussle with the defender there, Owen. So he did well to get his header away.
Bit of a floaty cross as well.
Yeah.
So to gain a bit of power
Yeah.
in them to beat them.
Yeah, exactly. Slight break in play while the referee just lets the defender get back into play. Don't think he gave a free kick, but he's going to restart with the goalkeeper. Strike upfield. Jake Doherty wins the header but misdirects it out of play. Still Crewe looking now for an opening. Fleetwood content to frustrate them with the shape. Ooh. Injured player down, so I think we'll have the physio for treatment. So what's in store this week then, Caden? You obviously have a game the weekend after the international break.
Yeah, MK Dons at home.
Big game.
It's a big game, yeah, they'll be a good side. Yeah, just train hard, wait for my opportunity.
Have they've recovered from a bad start, obviously, MK Dons, but in terms of preparation, how different is the preparation for first team games? Is it similar to the 18s and the 21s?
Yeah, I feel like it's very similar throughout the whole of the academy phase, really. You have your days where you do and work on certain things, so yeah, in terms of that, I think it's quite similar. Yeah,
obviously the rest and recovery, but it's interesting. Everyone, I think sometimes people think the first team do something extraordinary, don't they, across any club, but certainly I know at Fleetwood that it's quite aligned, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's quite seamless sometimes in terms of your rest and recovery, nutrition, preparing right for games, and I know that obviously throughout the academy that the preparation is key as well, so interesting to know that. There's going to be a slight break here because players got some treatment, so there is a throw into Crewe when we resume. But how have you found the travelling on the old coaches? Again, something that you've done with the 18s and certainly the 21s in the Cat 2 programme. So
I don't mind the travelling, me too, but I like to chill out a lot anyways, so.
Yeah, so interesting. And what would Kath say about the performance today, Caden?
Well,
super grand,
yeah.
Super grand.
She was commenting on the Facebook that she was come on you cods,
yeah.
Come on you young
yeah. Thirsty Thursdays. Loves a thirsty Thursday, doesn't she? Dear me. They're the ground hoppers, but not pub hoppers.
She's class, girl.
Yeah, absolute brilliant. I always make her a cup of tea whenever I see her.
Yeah, she's good with her lads as well. They all call her Granny Kath.
Brilliant.
She's done a lot for quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I give it not for me as well, but giving everyone lists and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Brilliant. And obviously now we'll be looking to complete the 92 League Club grounds, won't we? Watching you.
It's definitely an objective that we can look towards.
And Toby Oliver just he's hit the post there. Crewe appealing for a penalty, but Toby Oliver didn't seem to do well to start with, but then got out-muscled, and Fleetwood might consider themselves fortunate there. Crewe went on and hit the post. 100% sure what they were appealing for the penalty, but on we go.
Luke, control these now, yeah?
Reece Wilkes just penalised there for a handball. How is it up there, obviously, and again with the first team, Caden, because obviously we've got some academy graduates up there in Harrison Holgate and CJ, and obviously I'm sure they made you feel very welcome when you went up there for the first time, etc.
Yeah, no.
Break here. Oh, and there it is. Great work by the striker there, who unpicked the pocket of the defender and then obviously went across the line and pulled it back for Devonport to ram home the third goal for Fleetwood Town from close range, which gives Fleetwood a 3-2 advantage. And I suppose really, in terms of Devonport, a really good performance from him today, Caden. And he's tough to play against. I know we speak about what a great lad he is and character and around the dressing room, but he's actually very effective, isn't he, as well?
He's played against him like throughout my whole academy days.
Yes, yes.
When he was always the fat. Well, no, he was a fat lad, but it's always hard to play.
Yes,
he's always been that sort of size.
Yeah.
especially growing up as well.
Yeah.
So he's always been one of the strikers that not struggle against, but he's always a good matchup.
Yeah, and 2 goals for him today. He's on a fantastic scoring streak at the moment, Owen. And like, I know that people talk about strikers and how they go into, you know, runs of form, so to speak, and you know, then they go through barren spells. But obviously, with working within the football club, I know how much hard work has gone into Owen getting into this, adding goals to his game as well. Obviously, I know that there's a lot of work around what he was actually doing in training, his sort of like areas that he was getting into, where he now finishes from, and so it's no coincidence that he's hit this form of scoring goals, sort of almost game in, game out right now.
Yeah, I think he'd admit it himself when he first came in at the start of this season. He sort of struggled in front of goal, but now he's in a good spell. And needs to continue that as well.
Absolutely, and it's no surprise that there's quite a few games where he's got more than 1 goal. There's been quite a few games where he's got braces, and obviously he's continued that today, so he's in a good spot, Owen.
Effective in both.
Yeah, agree, and there he is now doing his duties. I'm not sure about the dive, but
he was like
about 7.4 I think, but anyway. He's there at the back, obviously effective there for Fleetwood on the back line as well. With his his size and presence, and not afraid to do the other side of the game as well.
Jake, open up! Leo, drop! Leo, the man! Leo! Running behind you!
Fleetwood just trying to organise themselves here defensively, and Crewe now obviously trying to get some pressure onto the Fleetwood back line, and Fleetwood is just chasing that ball now and trying to win it back, but Crewe are just playing through the lines, and Pele Smith just having a battle with the midfielder that falls to Mikey Lane, who clears it long for Fleetwood to try and regroup. Maybe just might have had a bit of more composure there, Mikey, but we're into stoppage time as Crewe keep the ball in play. A loose pass there by the centre half. Now with the goalkeeper, who's going to go high and wide for Crewe, and he flicks it on, but Thompson will be there, and he clears that now for a Crewe throw-in, and we're into stoppage time like I mentioned. So in summary, Caden, a good performance today by Fleetwood.
Yeah, first half I think was a better half. Obviously I think Crewe have had a bit more control in this half, but overall done both sides of the game very well. Yeah,
and I think Fleetwood's out of possession kind of shape has been very admirable, and obviously you can see where the work's gone into that, because they have been good out of possession. They've restricted Crewe, even though Crewe have probably dominated the ball in the second half.
They've had a very good structure. You're not seeing many passes get split through the middle, and obviously seen Crewe a few times resulting into that diagonal pass as well, because of how hard shape is.
So I'll let you pick the man of the match then, Caden. Anyone that stood out for you particularly?
We'll go with Owen.
Yeah, I think I would tend to agree with you there, as he just wins the ball in an aerial duel for Fleetwood, which gets them a throw-in, which they'll be delighted with as we just get towards the final moments of the game, which Fleetwood now lead 3-2 against Crewe. But yeah, Owen Devonport, good performance, scored 2 goals, led from the front, literally. And obviously has led the team well with the captaincy, which he seems to be relishing with as well.
Yeah, always a good character, always a big character.
Yeah.
For the captain around man. Yeah. So that's helped.
Face the ball fit.
Ball put forward by the goalkeeper, but Wilkes wins the header, but free throw into Crewe, sorry. And again that's launched, but Mansfield deals with it. Good pressure by Jake Doherty, good pressure there, and Fleetwood win the throw-in and waste a few more valuable seconds as they hope to hold on to this lead here. Good flick again by Owen. Now brings it down. He's worked tirelessly. Smith wins the ball. Great ball by Wilkinson for Curry to chase, and he's got on the end of it. And the advancing keeper makes a brave save. It might have got him an injury, but goes out for a throw-in. But Fleetwood
Stay, Leo.
now with Oliver, and Curry again receives it. Work himself down. No need for that, Harvey.
I think with the structure, both strikers got to work very hard as well, setting the press.
Yeah.
It's a lot of running for them, but I think they've both been very good today. So.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, again, they've done it. Yeah, they have. Jake Doherty did well there again in a tussle. And that'll just, I think, go out of play actually. Not sure how much stoppage time there is, but we're playing on. And again, great flip by Devonport for his co-striker, but he's just offside. But again, great work by Owen there again, just to get that vital flick to release his fellow striker. Fleetwood will look to defend this now, as the goalkeeper from Crewe will certainly put this deep into Fleetwood's half, as he does. Leo Thompson with the header. Good challenge by Lane. And again, Fleetwood battle and win that ball. Again, Devonport, nice and calm, plays the ball wide. And Fleetwood, yeah, absolutely. And there is the final whistle as Fleetwood Town's under-21s earn a victory 3-2 against Crewe Alexandra. Very decent game from both teams. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Caden, as well.
Thanks for having us, Scott.
Go and warm your feet up now, my mate. I think I'll try and find mine before I warm them up. But thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again for another live stream to have a look at the developing players and potential stars of the future at the 21s.